What up, fellas? We're back. New bill, PG. We'll get to that later.
What's going on, Charles?
Listen, man, we need to talk about something.
Why you look so pressed? Am I in trouble?
I wouldn't call it trouble exactly. Watch this.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
So what, Charles? Look, that's Pert. He always talking about something crazy.
There's some truth to this one, though.
So when does that air?
It airs tonight. I know a guy.
Wait, Charles, what you trying to tell me? I'm in a doghouse or something, man?
Well, there's some truth to it. You weren't coach's first choice for the draft spot. He got overruled by Harvey, so here we are.
And let me guess, you know a guy who told you that, huh?
It's my job to know a guy, MP. That's how I get actionable intelligence to help my clients make the best decision possible.
But this not making sense. Coach, we've been cool. He been treating me fair. And plus, he wouldn't publicly antagonize me. You know what I'm saying? He been around a minute. Coach know how to keep this on lock?
Listen, it might be a while before you get some serious playing time. Okay, there's a lot of egos involved here, and coach is not the type to back down.
Charles, you trying to tell me I'm not about to be playing because I'm on YouTube? That's crazy, bro.
I'm less sure that that's the real issue, but for whatever reason, he's not your biggest fan. Front offices aren't always 100% aligned.
And what's a while before real time?
You've got options, okay? Starting with being the good soldier. Show up to practice early. You stay late. You listen to what coach is asking of you, and you deliver.
What's the other option?
Go to Harvey direct. Let him know that you're not being utilized. Or go public. I mean, every choice has pros and cons. It just depends on how you want to steer the narrative.
So you said I could talk to Harvey, right?
Yeah.
How would that work? We meet, we hash it out. I just tell him coach not giving me a fair shake.
Well, talking to Harvey means skipping the chain of command, so coach won't like that. Harvey might not like that. And you'll get criticized by the fans if the word gets out.
Okay, so what's the upside from this option?
Well, forcing the conversation means forcing the truth, which is that you deserve to play. You get on the court faster, you create a new narrative of a precocious young talent who fights for what's his. Just like there's fans who don't like players who speak out, there's plenty more who respect someone who's willing to take what's theirs. So this could be very lucrative for you.
Yo, I'm going full sleaze bag this time. Flashy PG. The sleaze.
You mentioned going public. What that look like?
I actually think that's a good option for you.
Oh, this your favorite one, huh?
It's not my favorite per se, but it does suit you in a lot of ways. I mean, you're a massive young talent. You're being held back by someone who is letting their personal feelings get in the way of doing what's right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just getting to know you, but that doesn't seem like something you'd be silent about.
Oh, no, you right. Okay, so what's the strategy? We going a media tour?
Take the socials, a tweet saying you should play more, and then we just let the machine do what it does.
Let the machine do what it do. Hey, you got a wild streak, Charles. I like that.
Well, nothing brings things to a head faster than controversy.
Controversy.
What's good for the media machine is not what's good for ownership. Now, ownership's going to want to know why their young, high prospect is not getting playing time because his coach has a score to settle. Now, you might get branded in a certain way, but if you want to move things quick, there's no better option than a general public nudge.
Yeah. So I feel like you're most excited by the social thing.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be fun, but it's just one option. I mean, in the end, you're gonna have to choose what's right for you, both as a person and as a public figure. I can't make that decision for you.
Nah, don't care nothing about that. Got to go public, my boy.
Look, this is not sitting right with me. I got to take a back seat because this dude in his feelings because he not getting his way. Look, I'm a ball player. I ball.
Then take it public. Just dig in with Ricky and find something good. Come on, you guys are old pros at the social game.
Yeah, you're right. For sure.
Find something that says that you should play more and then hit that little heart icon. You'll see how quickly it becomes something coach has to deal with.
Oh, look who's back. Back again. Coachy's back. Tell a friend.
Yo, that was cringe, coach.
Yeah, I'm not much of an Eminem guy. Don't really connect with the material. That's probably what you're reacting to.
Oh, man, it's good to see you. You know, I feel good to have somebody back in my corner, especially somebody who know my game the way you do.
Someone who helped build your game.
No doubt, you definitely was a huge help.
Good to see you, MP.
So, Harvey, he got you back as my personal guru?
I wouldn't go that far, but I like the work I did with you, and I'm a pretty good interview, so here we are.
All right, so I got a question for you.
Uh-oh. Serious mode. What's up?
You know about Coach and Lester and all that stuff, right?
Okay, what about it?
Well, you know Coach on like a coach level, so what should I do? Or did he say anything to you?
Well, nothing specific. Some offhanded stuff here or there, but, I know he wasn't thrilled about the whole YouTube thing. But he just wants to win. That's all he cares about. So if you put in the work, help us win, I guarantee you'll get playing time.
Look, you know I'm not scared of no hard work.
All right, well, good. Well, I spent some time, put together a plan.
Okay.
Some goals to keep you on track. You accomplish those goals, and you'll be in the starting lineup sooner rather than later.
So I'm not starting.
I know this isn't how you picture things playing out to start your career. But you give me everything you got, and you're going to earn a place in that starting lineup. No one's going to stand in your way. Not Coach, not Harvey, not anyone.
You got me kind of fired up, Coach G. I like that.
Yeah, well, I was listening to Meek Mill on the way to work today. Dreams and nightmares. Not bad. Gets the blood pumping.
Hey, look, you only about a decade late, but that's good for you. So we starting somewhere good. That's
All
good.
right, you can go, kid. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, Coach.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck. He's going to make MP earn every single minute, as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
Time for the debut. First NBA game. Detroit Pistons, #1 pick. The Sleaze. So let me give you a little background on our change builds. I really like the shooting guard, but that's my build that I run with my boys on. And we run park, rec, all that good stuff. So it was hard for me to find the time to make these videos and try to grind that dude up fast enough so that, I could be competitive when we go to Pro-Am and rec or whatever. So I just went heads down, grinded, trying to get the shooting guard up, and I just put him on a shift. So I created a PG now to do my videos for. So this would be the guy I just kind of played my career with. I might take him into the rec and things like that, but most of the time if you see rec and Pro-Am videos from me, it's most likely going to be with the shooting guard. But we'll see where it goes. I have no intention on running PG for my with my boys, but those dudes make a bunch of different builds, and sometimes you get thrown into wherever. So we'll see. Here we go. NBA debut for Sleaze. So another thing, I ended up trying a new camera angle just to give you guys a different look.
He's covered by Joseph.
This is his 2K low camera. I don't know how I feel about it yet because it is, I don't know, it's different. I don't dislike it, but
The rebound by Grant.
running PG, I kind of want to be able to see the whole floor. I don't know if this angle is high enough for me to do that. Okay. That's how we started off. Debut, baby. Hall of Fame. You know, only play on Hall of Fame.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP.
Hey, on some real, you know, I'm excited to watch the Bulls in real life this year. I think they got a coming up squad. I got to change this camera angle. I can't deal with this. I want to give you guys a different look, but I can't. I got to go back to the 2K camera. I'll try to zoom in and see if we can change it a little bit. Just to, I don't know, just to tailor the look a little bit.
The pass to Diallo.
But yeah, so the Bulls, man, in real life, you know, hey, they got some pieces that are exciting to watch. You know, Caruso.
White against Joseph.
Uh-oh.
Just 5 on the clock. And that
Okay,
one's good.
okay, Caruso, you got to come out here. You're gonna have to come out here and check that. I'll tell you that now.
They need a good offensive possession.
But Caruso, Levine, Lonzo Ball,
Bradley sets the pick for
DeMar
Levine.
DeRozan. They still got
To the
Kobe
left
White.
lane.
They got
Releases
old
from
boy,
15.
big man
Moves
from
back up.
Orlando. What's his name?
Out to White.
Vucevic, I
Lets
can't
it go
remember
from
his name.
deep.
I'm gonna butcher his
Connects
name.
from 3-point range.
But they got
There's
him.
a reason why Kobe
Hey, they
takes
got
a
some
good
pieces.
number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
To
I'm
the
gonna tell
middle.
you.
It's stolen by
Oh,
Bradley.
get out of here. So these pick and roll, right? This is where a lot of turnovers come,
Kick out to Levine.
especially playing with the Pistons. Man, these dudes do not like to shoot when you pass them the ball, so you don't really have a lot of offensive options. And I learned that playing with that shooting guard. So I would have to run a lot of pick and roll to get any type of decent
He's got
assist.
6. To the paint.
Good pass.
Joseph, that's good.
In this
Yeah,
first half.
like I end up having like Kelly Olynyk looking like an
run
all-star
the shooters off
because
their
I'm
sweet
just
spots.
feeding
Really
off the pick and
closed
roll.
out well and forced
Just to try to
them
get
put the
any kind of
basketball
assist. And I hate
on the
playing
floor.
like that. So first attempt, the first chance I get to get traded, oh,
Back to
I'm
Joseph.
definitely leaving.
A 3. No good.
Yeah, see,
And
like
Chicago the other way.
wide open shots, they
White
just
with it. Picked up by Joseph.
non-stop breaks with them.
Over to the wing.
So if I had some more offensive weapons, so this is going to be a lot more fun to watch whenever I'm on a different team with some, you know, offensive
Here's
weapons.
Caruso.
But for now,
Shot clock
you just
is
pretty
5.
much,
Changes
you
up.
have to play a lot of
Out
ISO
Detroit
ball
takes possession.
because you have to be so dominant on offense to carry this team.
Here's Joseph.
I wish they'd make the trade happen sooner. My shooting guard, I played like a ton of my career games. I'm still playing for Detroit with that dude. And I mean, I know I've played well over 20 games with him.
1:58 left here in the first quarter. Fresh, the pass to Olynyk. Here's
Pass.
Fresh.
Let's go.
Off to-
I've been playing my jump shot speed too. So I tried
Shoots over Grant.
speeding it up as hard as
Rebounded
it
by the
goes. I usually
Pistons.
keep it like 3/4
I
of the way.
like it. That's a
But
great
when I
battle
went
at
to,
the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Pros and put
To
look
the
at that
inside.
pass, bro, and it's wide open. This man passed it back to me.
Here's
But when I
Fresh.
put it on this
He's
shot,
got 6. Jump shot is good that time.
but when I put it on Hall of Fame
4 to start.
and come to the
Young fella
league,
came to play.
it's like a glaring difference. Like that jump shot is so fast, so it was hard for me to time it. So I'm like, it's, I don't know. So I tuned it down to like halfway to test that because I've always used to play with silver, like a 2K20. I played with silver quick draw. So I figured if I take it
43
halfway,
seconds left
that's
in the
about
first
silver
quarter.
quick draw.
Grant gets
And that's what I'm trying it on right now.
Frames the three-pointer.
So I don't know.
He's got 7.
I don't know how I feel yet. We'll see it towards the end of this game. If I shoot terrible, that's why. You know, just testing out different speeds. So far, the 3/4 of the way is, you know, my comfort zone. I wish that I can play with it maxed out, but I don't know. I just can't. I can't get that speed down.
Scoring minds in the league. I mean,
This
just
pick and
check
roll.
out the multiple dunk contests
Good pass,
he's won.
but this pick and roll, I have to abuse it. I don't want to abuse it because the pick and roll is run pretty much every daggone possession in the
They're
NBA
doing it
anyway.
by building it out, step by step, valuing
Any
each
type of basketball, you
possession.
run a lot of pick and roll anyway, so I don't want to say abuse it, but I definitely run the pick and roll a
Now
lot
here's Levine. He's
because, you
guarded
know,
by
that's
Diallo.
pretty much how I create offense, whether for myself or my teammates. Because, like, again,
Levine with it.
if I was playing on a different team that had some offensive weapons, maybe I can make a pass and that AI could create for himself.
And he gets the
But on
whistle.
this team, these guys, they barely want to shoot wide open shots, much less create their own shot. And Check Diallo, I think his name's Check Diallo. My boy that was in a dunk contest that time. Man,
And so Levine nails both
I
of
give
them.
this man the ball all the
I'll
time.
tell you,
He's
he
wide
doesn't
open on a
give points
4-3.
away.
He won't
Excellent
shoot it
job
for
from the
anything.
line.
Shooting for Chicago. Levine.
Comes in for Kobe White. And it's Alex Caruso. In
You
for
know,
ball.
so by this
Underneath
time,
in the
we're like a
post,
month
it's
in the
Grant
game,
and
right?
will win it.
And I know I
Fresh
gave
is
my
out there,
initial
Joseph.
impressions and whatnot.
Diallo in
And,
at the 3
you
spot.
know, just to update on kind of where I stand with that now, especially the AI defense.
Grant with the ball.
You know,
now guarded by Vucevic.
the AI can
To the
easily
left
be
side
beat
wing.
off the dribble.
Pistons passing it around.
But the
Not
problem
much
for
of the
me
line
is
there.
just
That'll be a backcourt violation.
really it's not even AI defense anymore. It's the freaking steals and blocks inside of, you know, the rec and multiplayer modes.
Joseph
Man, you
against
get
Levine.
ripped so easy. And blocks, the
DeRozan
chase
is
down
screen on
blocks.
Joseph. Pass to DeRozan.
Somebody's chasing you down, you better off just pump faking and trying to get a foul out of them, or trying to get them to fly
Here's
past,
Caruso.
or just pass. Don't even try to go up with it if somebody's chasing you down, because it's going to be a block.
Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point
And then the
land.
big man blocks.
Less
They
than
block
20%,
everything.
But they've continued to let him fly. It's stolen by Bradley. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Dunking, that dunk meter, I don't like the dunk meter. I understand the purpose of it, but it's so big that it's distracting. So you don't even really get to enjoy the dunk because you can't see it. It's like hiding behind that meter. But just dunking in general, that right there is also, you know, you get blocked so often, it's not really worth it. So
Good stuff, GA. Thanks.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
and I don't know that I dislike that, because it does kind of force you to, you know,
Now, here's DeRozan.
play different
He's guarded by
ways.
Diallo.
and, you know, kind of get creative and know when to attack, when to,
The 11-footer.
you're just not
He
barreling to
squares
the
up and
rim,
sinks it.
just holding the dunk
DeRozan's got
button
the
and,
lead up to 4
you know,
now.
always
Bull.
getting some type of successful dunk animation. So
He's
that's cool with
found
me.
ways to get quality looks.
Good take.
He's showing some real.
I'm gonna tell you.
Inside. There's
So
Levine.
playing,
And the layup is good after
I
a
got
nice
3
lead
dudes
pass.
now. I got the shooting guard, I got this
16 points for
guy,
Zach
and I have
Levine.
a bigger guy.
Each year, Zach seems to
power
improve
forward.
as a scorer.
That you guys
a
probably never seen.
testament to his
Not that I dislike
strong
him.
work
I
ethic.
just
In the
focus
corner,
with
it's
PG
Diallo.
for this, but just playing with the different players, different size, different skill sets. The smaller guards are significantly faster. And just the
Bradley
arsenal
with
of
some
moves that I
nice
have with this
D.
PG,
Chicago leading by 4.
it's crazy. And even from my shooting guard, my shooting guard is 6'5". My ball handling with that guy, I think it goes up to 86, I think. This guy is 6'3".
Shot clock at
Ball
6.
handling goes up to like a 92, 93 or something. But yeah, his ball handling, his moving, his speed, crazy.
And I was
Like,
sure
I don't-
that was money on that one, but
I'm
everyone
interested
is
in having
afforded
them, you know,
an
taking them
easy
out
miss or
to
two.
Yes,
wreck
let's
or
look on the
something
bright
like that.
side. You got a
against,
great look.
you know,
It's a
a real
play
defender.
that you might want to go back
But
to
I think
again.
it'd be hard to stop
And
me with
DeRozan,
somebody
a free
with this
agent
skill
this
set.
past
speed.
offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago
go.
a big victory for the Bulls.
I used to always play PG. That was actually used to be my primary position. Like, you know, me and my guys, we've been playing together for years. So, but I used to always be RPG. I recently started running other positions,
Vucevic has got his 7th
probably
rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he was
2K,
in rhythm, hitting
maybe
2 threes in the opening quarter,
18,
but hasn't
no.
made one since.
Here's
Probably maybe
DeRozan.
2K19
Takes it
is when I
inside.
started switching it up.
And that
Actually, I don't even know. I think I got a PG in
DeRozan's got
2K19 too. It might have been 20 when I really started running other positions with that offensive threat. Shooting guard.
And it's stolen by
So,
DeRozan.
but yeah, ball before that,
Oh, and a
I was
fast
always
break
point
for the
guard.
Bulls. Levine with the ball. Pass to Caruso.
I'm a, you know, and with the scoring, I'm a pass first PG. So I like having high ball handling, high passing. I can get baskets when I need to. Oh, give me that.
No time at all.
I can get baskets when I need to, but I'm more pass first.
Drained 2 triples
But
the
in my
first quarter,
career,
now gets this one.
oh, I'm sleazy.
Levine with it.
I'm
Now
shooting it.
defended by Grant.
Them getting baskets. Flashy passing. Disrespecting the media.
Levine's shot is off.
Sleeves.
Pistons trail by 3. Out left to the wing. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna give all the answers that I wouldn't usually give, because usually on my career players I'm conservative. But with this guy, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to full on sleeves. I'm gonna just answer like the questions in the most selfish way that I could possibly answer, just to see what happens.
Now here's Grant. 5 to shoot.
Good take.
Yes, it's good. And now
Hey, sometimes AI will go get it done, but it's probably because the clock was running down and he had no choice.
And get the job done.
The screen, bro.
Levine kicks to Caruso.
Let's go.
And a miss there on the triple.
It's not a bad
And
half.
that's it for the first half of
13 points, 3 assists. I feel like I could have had a lot more assists if I had some targets. It is what it is. I'll take it. I'm not getting much time anyway. Hall of Fame, whatever. By the time we get to the 5th, 6th game, dominating these dudes. You know, for this coach to have an issue with me, I'm getting decent playing time this first game. He ain't even heard about my plan. He knows nothing about my plan because I don't even think it's in full motion yet.
But leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think
I don't know what the coach's beef is, bro. Number 1 pick, man. Obviously, I got some skill. You mad because I'm on YouTube?
Just getting a chance
You
to
gotta
talk
relax.
to the younger players.
How's that affecting you?
One example where
Drive DeRozan.
Bradley sets the pace for DeRozan. DeRozan
To the middle.
Zach
Out to White for the lead.
Shooting guard.
The shot.
They're
No
gonna
good.
probably end
Now
up
the
playing
Pistons
some
take it
threes.
the other way. They've led by
Both
as
of
much as 10. Driving inside.
You
Williams
got
with the block.
Caruso,
And it's going to be out of bounds.
Lonzo. They set that roll.
Now
That screen didn't
fresh.
touch.
13 points in the game.
Ah, terrible pass.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Look at that. I got 4 turnovers. Good take.
And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 16 points.
you have to
That was just a bad pass. But those other turnovers, they come from trying to run that pick and roll so much. Oh.
It's good from long range.
Caruso, you gotta put a hand up.
And in the second half.
Let's go. The roll.
Floats it up for
What?
Grant.
Bro, he
Williams
jumped
with the
before I
steal.
even threw the line. What was
Outside
that?
White.
Man, I gotta get
And
off
that
this
won't
team.
go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Come on, boy.
Pistons shooting it
Oh,
quite well in
God.
this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling.
Said that. That's
Here's
cash.
Fresh.
See how fast that jumper is? Like I just can't get the time.
Will bring
It's
it up for Chicago. Caruso.
I don't know. That jump was hard to time. See, it looks like it was like the jumper itself, like the animation was like super fast. But remember, I only have it halfway, so it's actually slower than normal. That's why I ended up letting it go, early.
They're not all going to go down.
I don't know. I don't think I like this. I'm definitely gonna move it back to 3/4 away after this game here.
And here's Bradley. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Over Jackson.
Mid-range
And
killer.
again, Chicago.
DeMar's
No
got
good.
one of the
The
nicest
Pistons lead.
mid-range games of all time.
Grant with a screen on
Him, Richard
DeRozan.
Hamilton,
Going inside.
Sean Livingston. Sean Livingston had a
Fresh,
crazy
the pass
mid-range
to
game.
Diallo.
Good die hard, hoop watcher, whatever,
Fresh
you
can't
know
get
that.
it to go.
Performance in the last
Rebound, let's go.
quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
That speed is crazy. Hey, good take.
And that one is hammered home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely.
Something about dunking with these smaller guards is more satisfying too. I mean, like even the simpler
It's
dunks.
a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
With one on the clock.
The defense. Let's go. I'll probably get taken out here. Might not see any more action on this game. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. But I think we got, decent playing time. 18 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Not too bad. First game, Coach ain't really feeling us.
15 fouls.
A little bit of playing time.
At the line for the Bulls.
Hey, it was enough to make
He's
an
worked on
impression.
his
I'll tell you
skill to the
that.
point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
But when we come back, all I need is a slight increase in minutes. That's it. And it's a wrap. Alright, that looks like that'll do it for this game.
Here's Caruso.
That'll do it for the
So
debut of
Bulls
Sleeves.
win it. This
Sleeves
was a
like
That's
that.
the end of the game.
Hey, everyone. John, why don't you start us off?
Hey there, John Luck. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
You already know my answer. Until I'm going full on Sleeves.
Nice to meet you, John. Look, not at all. I'm fully expected to come in here and perform regardless of what the haters have been saying about me since I got drafted. You know, there's a reason that I'm here. I know I got the skills to succeed, and as long as I get a fair shot, I'm confident this success will continue.
So what are your expectations for your first season?
I'm not putting a ceiling on my game, but hey, I expect to ball out. That's why they drafted me. And I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but then again, tonight it didn't look so hard either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you certainly didn't look out of your depth. Great game, man.
Thank you.
Hey, until the next game. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.